Hi everyone, I'm Cheryl Butler, and you're listening to the Mighty Mommy's Quick and Dirty Tips podcast, which will help make your life as a parent a little bit easier and a lot more fun. Welcome! Today's episode is number 337, titled 7 Ways to Create a Backyard Vacation This Summer. Because during the summer, it's a great time to reconnect with our family. Speaking of summer, want to have the best summer ever? You're in luck. This year, we invited Cutie Tito's to a block party, and they're dishing out tips for a successful summer filled with good food, outdoor activities, and friends and family. So head on over to quickanddirtytips.com to find 10 tips to find your greatest summer ever. Summer vacation has been going strong for over 5 weeks now. At this point in the season, most families are well into their summer vacation mode and have put the memories of number 2 pencils, lunch boxes, and the early school bus well behind them. As much as we enjoy the carefree, lazy days of summer, this is the point, though, where most families start getting a bit antsy with one another and could use either a break from one another. Let's not forget there are still 5 more weeks of summer vacation on tap, or a total change of routine and scenery. If separate vacations aren't in your family's plans, then shake things up with a change in your usual summer routine. That could be just what you need to stay fresh and energized for the remaining days your family has to spend together before those school bells ring once more. One way to do that is to take advantage of a space that's very close to home, your own backyard. Mighty Mommy shares 7 fun ways to create an exciting backyard vacation this summer. But first, hey you Mighty Mommy fans, if you like listening to my podcast, why not subscribe to our Quick and Dirty Tips newsletter? You'll get exclusive content, offers, and more delivered right to your inbox. Just head over to quickanddirtytips.com/newsletters to learn more. That's quickanddirtytips.com/newsletters. Okay, so for tip number 1, you can create a cool pool in your backyard. If your backyard space does not include a much-desired swimming pool, you can take steps to create your own cool spot to take a refreshing dip. There are lots of great deals on oversized blow-up pools at the midpoint of the summer season. Last year, our family purchased a 10 by 30 easy setup above the ground pool for less than $50. True, we can't do cannonballs and fancy flips off of a diving board, but you know what? It's just big enough to splash around in and get cooled off. And because we just step off our deck into it, we can get refreshed instantly and then get back to our day. And don't forget the accessories such as a beach ball to volley back and forth, masks so your kids can search for pennies and other little treasures, even a few squirt guns to add to all the splashing fun. And tip number 2, make an outdoor reading nook. The bookworms in your family will take advantage of any cozy spot they can escape with their favorite author. Yet, there are also kids who need that extra nudge, and I have some of those kids, to pick up a book, especially during the summer. Turn a designated portion of your backyard into an inviting reading nook. One idea is to purchase a smaller inflatable pool, and instead of filling it with water, blow it up and fill it with outdoor throw pillows. Then your kids can relax in a contained area that is both cool and comfy. Setting up a couple of hammocks is also an inviting way to create a fun and relaxing spot to read during the day, or lounge in the evening and gaze at the stars. And for a super cute idea that I discovered a few years ago on a crafter's blog, you can also create individual hula hoop hideouts. All you need is a hula hoop from the dollar store and an old sheet or soft blanket. And the directions for that are on my page at episode number 337. Tip number 3, backyard waterbed retreat. Ooh, this is good. Keeping cool in a pool isn't the only way to stay refreshed on a hot summer's day. You can also have tons of fun in your very own backyard waterbed, which is also referred to as a water blob. What is a water blob and how do you make one? Simple. A water blob is a large piece of plastic sheeting, which is a clear, thin tarp filled with water. When it's done, it makes a cool, dry play surface. And for added fun, you can even turn on a sprinkler on top of that blob, which turns it into something similar to that popular slip and slide that we all grew up with as kids. There are many renditions of the water blob available on both Pinterest and on the internet. The one that my family made came from the directions shared on PBS Parents. The materials couldn't be more simple. It's just plastic sheeting and duct tape. And here are the quick instructions. You fold the plastic sheeting in half and tape the 3 open sides with duct tape. And you know what? If you have an extra set of hands, it does help. Insert the hose and fill the blob with water. When it's full, tape the small opening shut and let the kids loose. And if you like, you can add some blue food coloring for a little extra fun. And tip number 4, an outdoor movie night. One of our family's favorite ways to spend a balmy summer evening is to host an outdoor movie night in our backyard. We pick a family fun flick, have plenty of popcorn and other treats on hand, and let's not forget the mosquito repellent. And then we settle in for a few hours of good old-fashioned family fun. We use a heavy-duty white sheet that is tacked up to the backside of our garage wall for a screen, and then we use the projector that we made a very small investment in several years ago. For more ideas on how to create your own spin on an outdoor movie night, visit my board on Pinterest called Mighty Fun Summer Ideas. That's Mighty Fun Summer Ideas. Tip number 5, a camp out. While we're on the subject of outdoor movie nights, you can take this one step further by having an actual camp out in your backyard. If your family isn't regularly into camping, which really is my family, don't think that you have to invest a ton of money into camping gear. For our first camp out, we borrowed a tent from our neighbor. You can also rent pop-up tents for a reasonable amount of money to see if it's something your family enjoys before you make the investment. Or, if you're a handy, do-it-yourself type of person, you can construct your own tent with materials you might already have on hand. Blow-up mattresses are a fun and comfy addition to use along with sleeping bags. Of course, to make it an authentic camping experience, you'll need lanterns and flashlights, bottled water, and snacks. Glow necklaces and bracelets that you can get from the dollar store add a neat wow factor. You'll also want favorite stuffed animals, insect repellent, and a good dose of imagination to share those awesome bedtime stories you'll be telling as you listen to the crickets chirping away in your backyard. And tip number 6, one of my favorites, alfresco dining. Dining on barbecued chicken or grilled hamburgers and hot dogs is a must during the summer. But even better is when you can enjoy the fresh taste of summer by eating outdoors. Scheduling regular meal times outside can be a great way to connect as a family, as well as take in a beautiful summer's evening. Take advantage of your outdoor patio furniture for breaking bread together. And if you don't have a setup like that, or if you don't have a picnic table in your yard, you can always use a card table and then don it with a festive check tablecloth and use easy breezy paper goods to make cleanup a breeze. A fun way to liven up your outdoor seating is to spray paint metal folding chairs in vibrant shades of teal, yellow, lime green, and other bright colors. When your family is surrounded by lively colors, it just adds to the delicious fun you can share together. Tip number 7, bring the indoors out. Sure, backyards are great for playing on swing sets, tossing a ball around, and planning fun games like hide and seek. But they also make a great place to do some of your favorite indoor activities like arts and crafts, board games, chalkboard and painting, building castles with blocks and Legos, having a tea party, and so much more. Instead of doing some of the typical activities you would do inside in your family room or even at the kitchen island, gather up a few of your kids' favorite toys and playthings and bring them right outside to your patio or your backyard. True, it might be a wee bit of extra work to tote things outside, but you'll be giving your kids a whole new opportunity to express their creativity if they can paint a picture outdoors rather than their usual spot in the kitchen. So, how does your family enjoy your backyard space? Share them with us in the comments section at quickanddirtytips.com/mightymommy, or post your ideas on the Mighty Mommy Facebook page, or you can email me at mommy@quickanddirtytips.com. And I hope you'll also visit my family-friendly boards at pinterest.com/mightymommyqdt. And be sure to sign up for the upcoming Mighty Mommy newsletter, chock full of practical advice to make your parenting life easier and more enjoyable. I hope you and your family will find some fun and new ways to enjoy your outdoor living spaces this summer. Thanks for listening, and until next time, everyone, happy parenting.